where the sun meets the sky. Two hearts in rhythm, yet learning to fly. The open road whispers a hymn to the free. Home's not the place, it's the soul's steady plea. Oh, sojourners, keep wandering bold. Life's not in riches, but stories retold. Each mile a verse of the song we compose. The journey's the treasure, the path that we chose.
Alright, wanted to show you guys black, gray, and freshwater tank. So we got these plugs here, black holding tank, gray water holding tank, and that's where the dump comes out of. And we got the rvtravel knob for the black tank and the rvtravel knob for the gray water tank. And I just wanted to show you guys here. Okay, so this is on the right hand side, that's for the gray water tank, which goes to there. And so basically it's a valve. When we pull out on the handle, it'll dump whatever water is in this gray water tank. And the same for this one here, which is for the black water tank, or the black holding tank, which is this tank right here. And so they both go into the same tube. Notice the black tank holding tank tube is pretty large, and the gray water holding tank is small, but then dumps into the main tube and then comes out the rvtravel opening here. We've got a whole kit for that we'll show you sometime. But then as we come down here, see where we're at on the other side of the tires, we got a low point drain, which is that right there. But you'll notice we've got two hookups here. So this, oh no wait, okay. So this right here is for city water, and this is to just dump fresh water in, and I'll explain that in a second. But coming up under here, when we dump water into that tube there, it dumps into this tank right here. And you'll notice the wiring. What the wirings are is those are sensors to show us the 4 levels of water that is in our freshwater tank. And those sensors, that control panels on the inside of the camper, we can see how much fresh water we have in there based on the sensors. All right, for what I was saying earlier, I'm coming in the main door here, right at the kitchen. Right here, this little control panel is where we check our battery level, which is full. Check our fresh tank, we got about 1/3. Check our black is full. We definitely see the water in the toilet, so it is definitely getting there. We need to take it and get a dump the tank. So the way it works is fresh water, obviously. We can fill it up, and any water we use in the travel trailer is considered fresh water. And so black tank is anything that comes out of the toilet, whether it's urine or poo or whatever, that goes in straight into the black tank. All other water waste, whether they're bathroom sink, kitchen sink, whatever, any other that's not obviously urine or feces, goes into the gray tank. So gray tank basically is shower water, kitchen sink water, bathroom sink water, any wastewater like that, anything but the toilet goes into the gray water tank. So there's no real matter going into the gray water tank, which is why the gray water tank was had a small tube and the black tank had a large tube, because the black tank needs to dump obviously feces and toilet paper and things like that that gets flushed down the toilet. But any water that's used in the travel trailer comes from either the freshwater tank, or if you go city connection, that bypasses the freshwater tank. And so if you're like at a place that's got full hookups, where you hook up the they've got a city water hookup, you probably wouldn't be using your freshwater tank, you would use city water, and so nothing would be pulled from here. Still, any wastewater would still go in the gray water tank, and any toilet water would go in the black tank. Low point drain is obviously it's the lowest point of fresh water coming out. We rarely use that except when you're winterizing or de-winterizing a travel trailer if you live up north and you need to put away for the winter. But we're not going to be doing that because we're not going to be living up north. So the city water, we would hook up a hose to here, and it would bypass the freshwater tank, and the pressure from the city water is what gets us our water throughout the travel trailer. If we're not using city water, like if we're boondocking or something like that and we don't have hookups, that's where we'll fill up the water. So we can fill up the freshwater tank, and there's a water pump inside the travel trailer, and it'll pull water from the freshwater tank to distribute it throughout the travel trailer. If you're on full hookups, you get the pressure from the supplied water. Boondocking, you would use your fresh tanks, and then this pulls the water and pushes it through whatever demand there is, whether it be the shower, bathroom sink, kitchen sink, and toilet. And this is where the water heater is. It's up under, so we got the dinette that sits here, 2 seats. Underneath the 1 seat, got a little bit of storage. There's also storage under here, and this is the water heater for the RV. And that goes to the outside stack. And out here at the end, this is where the outside part of the water heater.
Wheels roll west, where the sun meets the sky. 2 hearts in rhythm, yet learning to fly. The open road whispers a hymn to the free. Home's not the place, it's the soul's steady plea. Oh, sojourners, keep wandering bold. Life's not in riches, but stories retold. Each mile a verse of the song we compose. The journey's the treasure, the path that we chose.